The killer secretly installed a time bomb on the man's car. The 1-minute countdown started quickly. The man didn't notice it at all. Suddenly a bee flew into the car. It kept dangling in front of the man's eyes. He tried to drive it away with his hands, but the bee stopped in front of him provocatively. The man was successfully angered by this behavior. He drifted the car to the side of the road at a rapid speed. He wanted to drive the bee away. At this time, the bee suddenly stopped on the bumper again. He immediately slapped the bee with his shoes. But the man survived safely. The killer started the second assassination plan. This time he shot directly at the man's car. In the end, a bullet hit the car's fuel tank. Gasoline sprayed all along the road. The man wanted to start the cigarette lighter at this time. Unexpectedly, he pulled out the cigarette lighter. The man threw it out of the car directly. As a result, the gasoline on the road was ignited. The killer looked at the car surrounded by fire and was very desperate. The man didn't notice it at all. Both attempts to assassinate the man failed. This made the boss very angry. So he decided to send out the ace killer. At this time, the man drove to the gas station. The killer was already waiting there. He showed the knife in his sleeve. Then he showed the record on his arm. He was full of confidence. The man was washing his head with a water gun. Little did he know that the killer had taken out a special drug and poured it on a handkerchief. Then he quietly approached the man from behind. As a result, he was shot by his water gun. The killer himself touched the handkerchief and fainted in the tire. The lucky man escaped again. The strongest killer also failed in the assassination. The boss was completely enraged. This time he was going to do it himself. The man and his family had just returned home. The boss, who was hiding behind the door, wanted to attack. The man was startled. Just when the boss was about to shoot in retaliation, the door was pushed open the next second. This story tells us that you must not stand behind the door when you are free, otherwise disaster will come from the sky.